Hello and happy Gobble Gobble Turkey Day. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving from me to you. And if you're one of those people who doesn't celebrate, well, I hope you have a phenomenal Thursday indeed. But gobble me, swallow me. It is Thanksgiving 2020. It is Thursday. Ooh, it is literally 10:10 a.m. Thursday, November 26th, 2020. I live for it. Ah! I, are you superstitious with numbers like I am? Anytime that I see double numbers, or especially like 1111, 111, 1111 is one of those like really big one. Most people are kind of connected to the spiritual realm. They tend to think of that one, but I just love that we started our Thanksgiving content for the day at 10:10 a.m. So good motherfucking morning from me to you. But of course, good afternoon and good evening, gobble gobble, to all of the motherfuckers around the world. I. Happy Treason Day. That's probably my favorite one from 4th of July. But I feel like it could almost somewhat be relevant on a Thanksgiving. Um, but either way, I hope everyone has a phenomenal day. My day is pretty normal for the most part. I do have a kind of Thanksgiving meal planned around lunchtime here in about 40 minutes. I have to turn on the oven to preheat it. We're just doing little frozen meals. But instead of doing it in the microwave, because it can be done in the microwave, I was like, you know what? Let's do it oven style. So instead of being done in 5 minutes, it'll be done in 65 minutes. But I want it to be that way. I'm excited. I did get to catch a little bit of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, um, which I'd been hearing that they were going to cancel it, so I'm glad that they decided to do it, even though they had to, do it a whole different way than, we've ever done it in the past. I'm just really thankful, as many things have been going on this year, it's still a year where you should be enjoying the things you do, and, for most people, the decade portions are those milestones, so the fact that it's the year 2020 is a big deal, lots of embroideries and things that get 2020 put on it, and it'll be a big deal to a lot of people. So I think it's really important to celebrate and enjoy the holidays for what you do. For me, my Yuletide season isn't just Thanksgiving through the New Year's. Mine kind of starts at the beginning of October and goes till the end of February because I love all of the holidays that fall in that time. But cheers to anyone that is going to be joining me for our delicious Thanksgiving content. Is going to be brief and short. It is 10:12 right now. I would honestly by 12:12, 2 hours from now, the content will come to an end because at noon or shortly after noon we'll be doing our little Thanksgiving lunch and we're gonna watch shit, what the fuck is it called? It's like the Christmas Chronicles, but it's the second one. So we're gonna watch that while we eat. Just a really lovely, way to kind of spend it as a co-parenting family. And then I did eat some pound cake this morning. Like that was really delicious. I had hot cocoa with some delicious pound cake that I got. This superb, absolutely superb. Oh, what happened to my music? Excuse me. That moment when I was trying to do everything one-handed because I'm gonna enjoy this Jaded Rose toke, the first one for our Thanksgiving 2020 meetang. But uh, I'm like, so originally I wanted the title to be Gobble Me, Swallow Me, Drip Content Down the Side of Me, but that would have been way too long, so I stuck with just Gobble Me, Swallow Me, Thanksgiving 2020 instead of doing, Gobble Me, Swallow Me, Drip Content Down the Side of Me, Thanksgiving 2020. If I'd gotten rid of the Thanksgiving 2020, I definitely think that I probably could have added that extra bit. I just felt like it was too much, you know what I mean? I loved it though. I'm definitely going to, like, when I post it, I'm gonna put, gobble me, swallow me, drip content down the side of me, because, yes. Gobble me, swallow me, drip content down the side of me. Ba, ba, da, ba. Any regular day, I would expect it just to be me, myself, and I. But especially today, where a lot of people are doing stuff with their families, I definitely don't foresee us getting anyone to actually come say hello to us. But I'm still gonna spread the moist content because we are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Contels. Yes, indeedy. Ooh. I just burped pound cake and it was the lemon. It was so there was blueberry, lemon, and banana nut. Banana nut bread is like legit probably the most delicious sweet savory bread you can get cuz like pound bread or pound cake like it's not 100% sweet, like it has a sweetness to it, but it's still not like super sweet like a cake. Just so good though. Oh, so we took like the cutest Thanksgiving picture ever. Like, she's so cute. She's so cute. She is me, and she is adorable. Absolutely love, 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 love. I'll probably like potentially do a post later. Also, my hair is like the perfect. Like it only needs to fade a little bit more, and it'll be absolutely perfect for my photo shoot. And really, regardless of what color it is, like my hair looks great at any shade, but I definitely want it to be, just that pastel-y color, and it especially shows up in this picture, just the actual color that my hair is, because on camera, this looks way more vibrant than it is. Like, this is not this color. It used to be, but it is not that color anymore. It is definitely lighter than that, and it's going to be perfect with the colors that I have in my pastel galaxy skirt. I'm so excited. I definitely want to get a few shots without my cape, but it's gonna be outside and I am gonna be cold, so most of the shots are gonna be like in my cape. But I do want to get a few shots in my sexy heels, one with cape, one without cape, and then most of them will be in my like biker sort of boots without a cape and with a cape because I want to be able to showcase just this beautiful cut of the outfit I'm wearing, but it is going to be cold, so I definitely am going to, plus a cape is so badass, like it's just going to look I'm so excited. I am so unbelievably excited. Tomorrow actually marks exactly 2 weeks until my birthday, and then this Saturday will mark 2 weeks until my photo shoot, which is so exciting. So, so exciting. Hopefully it still happens. I like to play the devil's advocate. You know, I assume that they're gonna get, a hold of me when it gets closer, like actually in the month of December. Like I could see her hitting me up like a week beforehand or whatever. But my worry is that I won't hit up, like I won't hear back from them, or I'll message her, a week till, and then them be like, oh, I'm actually not able to, because that would be kind of disappointing. Like I feel like you already knew you know, from the moment that you know that you can't do it, you should say something instead of waiting for the person to message you. But hopefully all goes well, and you know, December 12th, I'll get a awesome photo shoot done. I'm so excited, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of money for her. So, she does it kind of like on a sliding scale because it is her starting her profile. She's not quite yet a immense established photographer. She's definitely getting there. I'm very excited to work with her, but she actually told me, because I was like, you know, what's the low end scale of what you charge people? And she straight up was like, just bring yourself and we'll go from there. And I am just here for it. I'm so thankful. Like, I'm thankful always, but I, especially today, is a day to be, you know, very boisterous about the things that you're thankful for. And, you know, first and foremost, I'm thankful for me. I'm thankful that I am alive. I am thankful for my mindfulness. I am thankful for my determination and my strength to continue to do everything that I need to do to live my life. And I'm extremely thankful for that. And then I'm thankful for my daughter. Me, myself, and I, and my daughter. Those are the top things that I am thankful for year round, but especially on this day where, you know, we gather with our loved ones and we absolutely think about the different things that we're grateful for. I'm grateful for that, for me, myself, and I, and being a mermie. I would, much like if my period would come, because I'm so stressed out with everything IRL, um, we haven't had a period. Like, I should be having my period right now, and I'm not, so that's my third missed period, which is just crazy. But stress is a hell of a thing. The fucked up thing is that I'll start to even get PMS like it's gonna come, but then there's just nothing. Oh my gosh. So, I think I've kind of like pinpointed where Galactus is on the map, and it's just terrifying. I mean, he is huge for a reason. Okay, yeah, I think I might, definitely a solo, a couple solo runs, but I want to do some team rumble so I can get that shotgun damage real easy, as well as the elimination and that pistol elimination. Team rumble is a great way to work on any challenges, especially ones that are, oh shit, that moment we got a week 4. That makes me so happy. Okay, deliver a semi truck from outside upstate New York to Stark Industries. Okay, so... Oh, that should be interesting. Oh, man. Because we only have, less than a week. Like, I'm pretty sure this upcoming Tuesday is when it happens. Yeah, 5 days. So we have 5 days to work on these challenges. I only have a little bit more of the eliminating Stark robots or gatherers. I actually been attacking the gatherers. I feel like I get more that way, actually. I guess it's a good balance. Fish items from a motorboat. Okay, cool. That will be easy peasy. Hit him with a boogie bomb or a shockwave. That's probably what that is. Cool, cool, cool. And then assault. Sweet. So yeah, we'll definitely do a team rumble after I do my warm up of a solo. And I think I am gonna run Kottontale. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about rocking Bun Bun. Bun Bun here for fun. You know what? We are. We're gonna run Bun Bun. He fits nicely into hers. The only thing that I do want to put... Ooh, yeah. Definitely keep the sax. Oh, play that sax. It looks so weird in his mouth. Maybe we'll get rid of the sax one. I think the sax one will replace with the flipping incredible. Oh, hold on. I want to see him do the robot real quick. Get it, Bun Bun. There is the flex one. Yeah, let's go to our favorites. It'll be easier. I'm pretty sure I put it in the favorites. This is a joke. I don't have it in the favorites. Oh, no, right there. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have it in the favorites. It's just too good and perfect for Bun Bun. Ooh, I do think instead of this, we should rock either... We have a couple of them, because we usually do the sprinkles, but we got a wrap from the birthday that might look kind of nice with Bun Bun. Bring out some of the colors in his eggs there. Nah, definitely the sprinkles. Sprinkles all the way. This is one of my favorite skins, or wraps. I'm forever in a day doing that. Calling this a character and calling these skins. But this is a skin, this is a wrap. This is one of my favorite wraps. Like... I personally love sprinkles. It's edible glitter is how I look at sprinkles. That's like, yeah. But yeah, cheers. Thank anyone that's lurking, twerking, watching incognitally, and especially taking a gander and a gobble later on when it is posted content. I originally wanted to be gobble me, swabble me, drip content down the side of me. But that was a really long fucking title. So instead, and I still was going to add the Thanksgiving 2020 at the end because it is. It's November 26th. It is a Thursday. Thanksgiving always falls on a Thursday. That's why the whole Black Friday thing exists, because the last Thursday of November is always Thanksgiving, regardless of the date. So it is a Thanksgiving, and we are enjoying some content for the day. It is only going to go until just into the afternoon. I am going to be having Thanksgiving lunch and watching a movie. That's kind of what I usually do on Thanksgiving, is eat and watch Christmas movies, so definitely doing that with my daughter and her dad. One thing that we want to do with our co-parenting plan is we share the holidays unless we otherwise determine, like, sometime in the future he may want to take her for a Thanksgiving, I may want to take her for a Thanksgiving, so on and so forth. Realistically, every single holiday like Thanksgiving, Christmas isn't going to be shared, and maybe even her birthday. I could see when she's like 16, me wanting to take her on like a trip, just her and I, you know what I mean? But that would be something that we would discuss later on in the future. But being that she literally just hit 2 years and 5 months old 2 days ago. In less than a month, I will have a 2.5-year-old, which is just so amazing. For this Thanksgiving, it's, for the most part, it's a normal day. That's why I'm hanging out in my room and they're hanging out. But we still want to have the extra portions. Like, we all had hot cocoa this morning with each other, and then we're gonna have lunch. So that will be quite lovely. But hopefully anyone who is watching this later on as posted content, you had a phenomenal day regardless if you celebrate or not. If you do celebrate Gobble Me, Swallow Me Day, I hope you ate tons of food and just enjoyed yourself. This is the one day that I would say it's like a universal cheat day, if you will, on food. You don't count your calories if you count calories. You eat the pie if you don't eat the pie, unless you're lactose intolerant or something like that, and you can't actually eat it. But it's the one day that people who every day of the year they eat salad for lunch and chicken with rice for dinner, and they have their slice of grapefruit in the morning. That's like the most healthiest breakfast, lunch, and dinner I could think of. I don't know why I said it completely all weird, but they, have very healthy daily intake. Thanksgiving's the one day that are like, fuck this, I ain't eating a salad unless I want to clear my palate. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that, because honestly, eating a lot of food is kind of symbolic in being thankful because you have the ability to do that. You know what I mean? So, regardless if you have a little food or a lot of food, or you're home fresh baked, or you're ordering out, or maybe you're doing a frozen meal like me and my family, you should be thankful for the fact that you have food to eat and to share with someone if you have it to share with someone. And if you don't have it to share with someone, you have yourself. And that's one thing is when you love yourself, you have self love, or you strive to have self love for yourself, you're never alone because you love yourself. You look in the mirror and you go, "How you doing?" You know what I mean? Instead of looking at yourself and being like, "Oh, you know." I really encourage people to love themselves, and I've always been a really confident person, but I've had things that have kind of faltered or altered or just altogether tried to remove my confidence throughout my life. And whenever I get to those portions of time and I find myself looking in the mirror and going, "Damn, I'm just so fat," or whatever, you know what I mean? I point out the good. You don't want to nitpick the bad. You want to start nitpicking the good things. I love my shape and my belly button. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I look at the shape of my body and I'm just like, "How you doing?" You know what I mean? And at that point, it's not looking at how much of it is in the shape, just the shape itself. You know what I mean? I'm curvy as all heck. You know what I mean? So it's wonderful. So instead of nitpicking something that I may not like, I nitpick the things I do like. And that's always been something that really keeps me on the right track. Just that self love of pointing out the things I enjoy. And when you constantly point out the things you enjoy, you find yourself less and less noticing the things that you might not enjoy, but you also find yourself wanting to improve yourself. So, for example, for me, my arms have always been one of those things, and I work really hard to keep them toned. And when, I'm feeling kind of down and low, I get down and do some push ups or do some downward dog, just anything to kind of work on that portion of my arm, because mindfulness is the key in self-love. And when you have those things, you're motivated to do the things that would get you the thing that you want, that you otherwise weren't getting for yourself because you just wanted to sit there and do nothing. It's we're a cognitive machine, you know what I mean? So you stop using one bit and the other bits are going to kind of falter, so you just keep doing all of it at the same time. Everyone's a multitasker and they don't even realize it because your body is constantly multitasking many things. Like right now, I'm thinking, speaking, hearing, breathing, smelling, touching things, like doing all of these things all at the same time while interacting with me, myself, and I, and any other Cottontales that might be hopping on by at this point. But that's all multitasking. You know what I mean? And your brain is doing that. Even an individual who has the most intense of physical or mental health challenges is still multitasking different things. There's only like very few people in the world where they are so heavily in their challenges that they only have really like one mental capacity or one physical capacity. Um, but they still have that. You know what I mean? There's always a positive that you can think of something. Like, I had one person ask me, like, what's the positive in a person who struggled their whole life and died young? And I was like, knowledge. People now can look upon that and recognize it and remember it and be more sympathetic when it comes about again. I think that when some of the most horrible things happen to people and it eventually succumbs to them, they don't have, or they're not able to get that mindfulness to keep going. It is a lesson learned for the people around them. um, and in that case, they are helping a lot of people. So it's just, it's one way to kind of think of a positive from what usually would just be a really intense negative. Like, what positive can you get from a child who's born with cancer and dies before they're 6 months old? You know what I mean? Um, Knowledge, learning, and the fact that they're able to help someone with that knowledge is giving their little life some kind of purpose or meaning, even if, they may not get to enjoy it during that time. You know what I mean? There's so many things that we won't get to do in life, regardless if you're alive or not. Like, there's people living who aren't truly living, never ever trying to go past their everyday monotonous of, I work and that's it. You know what I mean? Life is so much more than the money that we need to do it. Um, Thanksgiving. Just a day. See, and this, like, I'm always like this, but especially on this day, it's just there's so many things to be thankful for. Like, I will always remember and honor, the first Thanksgiving, even though is built on fuckery. The first Thanksgiving of fuckery is what I like to call it. But without that, we wouldn't have what we have today. You know what I mean? Everything happened for a reason, and the things that happened that shouldn't have happened, all you can do is evolve and grow and, you know, develop from that instead of dwelling on it. Because the more you dwell on it, the more that it ain't gonna go away. You know what I mean? Every time it says playing Fortnite, that just means that he's potentially on his system. It doesn't really mean that he is actually playing. So, ugh, I hate, I hate, and I don't hate the fact that teeth, they're like porcelain. Um, it's a surface that can pick up certain things. So, like, if you hit the pipe a certain way, and I have like pretty dominant front teeth. So I find that right here is forever and a day getting a little smutsy on it, a little resonation from the pillow. All right, let's do this. Because after this match, I'm gonna go preheat the oven. Because it takes an hour and an hour to an hour and 5 minutes to cook, and I want them to be done at, well, it'll be afternoon, but before noon 30. So then Rainbow and I are eating our lunch before 1, because she'll go down for nap at 3. So she's been doing pretty good with a little bit of a later nap. It's better for the season too. Like, unfortunately, we live in a place where we have daylight savings, and we kind of like between natural sun making it dark and then the time to go with it, it just like it messes with you. It's been kind of nice, but also kind of odd. Is usually she gets up at 6:30, but I've also been putting her to bed a little bit later, so that's probably helped a bit. But she's been getting up after 7:30, which is kind of nice. This morning she didn't get up and get ready until about 7:45, but she woke up nice and refreshed. So I'm thinking, the 9:30 bedtime versus 8:30 is just a little bit better. Plus, I enjoy just the time with her, and I want her belly to. She gets dinner at 7, so I want her belly to relax a good amount, because she usually takes about an hour to eat everything, because she takes her time. She doesn't really just like eat it. She like takes her time in between. So, oh my god, okay, so he is right there. Just like, oh man, see, and he's coming out of the water, which I don't know. I feel like that's like, if that was true, that would mean that he's like coming through that island, or maybe that island doesn't have a bottom. You know what I mean? Because the mountains don't always go all the way to the bottom. Sometimes it is like literally an island where it has water all the way underneath it. So that could be the kind of case there. The ocean is a very vast and deep crevasse and terrifying when you think about it. Especially to think that a being like Galactus could fit in the ocean. That's terrifying. I don't think so. I think that, like, if it was actually the world, like, there's no way he could fit in the ocean because he's bigger than the planet itself, I would think. This kind of insinuates that Fortnite is... Yeah, that hurts my brain. I don't want to try to think about, like, how deep and how large in scale everything would be, but just look at that. Look at that fucking goddamn. Oh man, Rainbow Rentals. This is where you want to go. And you stare off to the west, And there he is. There he be. In all his terrifying glory. I think I'm supposed to fish. Okay, fish from a motorboat. Okay. Ooh, 2 big pots. Sweet. I don't have a AR yet. Hopefully we even come across a gray one. Wait, what? Maintain full health and shields. Oh, for the duration of that time? Oh, that's easy peasy. I just won't fuck with anyone. But, is that one of these? Okay, it is. Maintain full shield and health for 2 minutes in a single match. Huh. That's kind of cool and different. That's definitely different. I mean, in all honesty, like, in some cases, that could be real difficult. I'm just gonna, like, you know, chillax, not try to fucking interact with anybody for the duration of my time, which only got a minute left. Should probably be poifully fine. Fairly close to the circle, so yeah, 47 seconds. We got this. Although I am slightly disappointed I don't have an AR yet. Come over here and fish. Really? It only had about 1 fish in that fishing spot. Oh yeah. Okay, so super easy. Well, and I imagine that's gonna get longer. Like the next time it will be like do it for 2.5 minutes or maybe even 3 minutes. Boom, 20,000 XP like that. I'm so glad they added the XP extravaganza because it has added extra XP that like I'm at 169. Realistically I am not gonna get from 169 to 190 in 5 days, but it will be interesting to see where I end up at the end of the season. I do really badly want to make it to 190, but with life and everything the way it's been going, psh, I was lucky that I even felt like gaming the little bits that I did. And especially when I come here to Club Cottontale, like, when I'm here in my channel, it's not about the gaming, like, at all. Like, gaming is so fucking, not even secondary. It's like, it's just a thing that I'm doing. Like, my Club of Cottontale is my channel. Cottontale is Mooiisstt on YouTube. It's simply just a place for me to come, hang out, chill, chat with me, myself, and I, and anyone else that happens to come by. Like, it's just a place for me to get thoughts, feelings, and whatever out. Okay, someone's been here. Guess they didn't see me jumping. Big old chocolate rabbit. Shotgun, SMG. Might as well just harvest. Want to make sure to have plenty of materials for building, buying. I wish they didn't do that shotgun one so high. I wish they would have done something more similar to what they had done for the scoped. But I get why they did it, 5,000, because there was some people who are just like really fucking ridic with a shotgun, so they can quickly get that um, shotgun damage because they're using it a lot. Those people are just fucking like crazy good with it. Ah, Jeebus. Good. Needed the shotgun elimination. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. They caught me off guard and scared me, but luckily I had them easy peasy. And they're using a fun Christmas skin. And I think I need pistol eliminations too. Yeah, so I know a shotgun's good to have, like, for up close type, like, get him with this and then take him out with the shotgun to get the kill. Like, that's, unless you're having an anxiety attack, like, that's the best way to take someone out. There's very few times where I'm actually conscientiously thinking, like, ooh, let's do this. But I need to go this direction next time to kill them so I can get the pistol elimination. Gobble, gobble. Gobble me, swallow me, drip content down the side of me. We got some cottontails in the house, just hopping and twerking about. Feeling real good, so sing a fun tune. That style of singing is probably like my favorite. Just like that, I don't know, like ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. And I feel like my voice is really good for it because I have a low sort of alto voice. It's funny as I used to be a soprano, as most, all children, even boys, are sopranos. But that was one thing that I had to learn to love. I didn't always have confidence in my voice. But I love my voice. That's just it, is like, I don't know, I remember being a little kid and having certain things came up, like I've been bullied my whole life. Oh, we killed the Arthur Morgan bear. That's okay. Um, we'll do a little ditty for him. I said do a little ditty. Yeah. There's a bear with a cowboy hat. I call him the Arthur Morgan bear. We smashed him. But no, I really like that, like, earthy sort of singing. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. It's just so pretty. Like, and it's just, like, the way they would move, too. Like, I think, like, 1950s would have been a very popular time for ladies of the raspy voice and singing. None of which I would know the name right now, but put it on something and I would definitely watch it. I love, well, what I consider vintage, but 80s is vintage now, so old-timey almost it would be, you know, the 1930s to 50s now. I mean, really, it's 2020. In 10 years, it will be 100 years from the 1930s, so that's, oh, man. Ah, man, not gonna lie. I almost want to do my hair in a pin-uppy sort of way. Because the 1920s was really big on... And I am doing a very pin-uppy sort of makeup look. But I'm not so good on the hairstyles. I might have to look up some 1920s hairstyles and see if there's any that I can mimic. Because I think that'd be a real fun way to kind of do like a modern 1920s, 2020 sort of um, nature boudoir shoot. Because I'm already doing a very 1950s sort of stylizing of makeup, just like a dark red lip with a cat eye. And not like a, ooh! I was not expecting him to die so easily. Oh, there was another person. There was another poison was there. But talk about perfect timing. I'm gonna go make sure the oven is getting preheated. She looked good in the all gold. Solid gold. Ah, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Toke, with my best duder. So interesting. Mm. Green apple Jolly Rancher. It's fucking delicious. Okay. Just leveled up, which is awesome. See, but 20 levels in 5 days, that shit ain't happening. So, you know, good job for at least getting the gold ones. I would like to get the rainbow one, but, you know, I didn't. Gotta play enough to be able to get it. And with IRL and everything, the way it's been, I've been lucky to even get, you know, content when I get it. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, man. I hope you have a good Thursday. Eat lots of food in the honor of, you know, for me, and I think most people, Thanksgiving is just a day to eat. But for me, I like to honor where it rooted, so I don't celebrate it for exactly the way it is, you know, like the first Thanksgiving or anything like that, but definitely honoring the first Thanksgiving because everything that happened did get me to have the type of life that I can have now. But just a day to be thankful and eat lots of food. Which I wish I could be eating as much food as I usually would do if I was to go to my mom's or my in-laws, but here right now the oven's preheating, and then once the oven's done preheating, we'll put the frozen turkey meal in, and it cooks for about an hour, hour and 5 minutes. So it's almost 11 a.m. right now, so it'll be just afternoon when it's done. It's got to sit for a little bit and cool. And instead of eating it out of the tray, I'm going to put it into its own, like on a plate and everything. And plus I'm going to separate just certain little bits to give to Rainbow. But just enjoy a Thanksgiving lunch while we watch, I forget the exact name. I think it's called Christmas Chronicles, but it's the second one. Very excited. So it's gonna be super fun. Ooh, yum! I fucking love pizza. Pizza's delicious. Alright, now we gotta maintain the health and shields for 4 minutes. Oh, okay. They doubled it. I like it. It was only 2 minutes the first time, and this is only the second level. That last level, what if it's like 6 minutes? That's gonna be a challenge. Okay, we still got a fish from a motorboat. You know what? I think we will pop into that to get our damage and do the traveling from upstate to, that will be pretty easy. It's just a matter of making sure we have the vehicle. Currently enjoying a green apple Jolly Rancher. I'm excited though. The little turkey dinner is actually really delicious, and I'm fucking super thankful, like ridiculously thankful actually, that I was able to get the last two of the frozen meals from Walmart's. Like legit, they were out at most places, and there was only two left. Of course, we were going the day before Thanksgiving, so I'm lucky I had anything. Okay, upstate. Pretty sure upstate is like over this way. So, but we have to take a semi. I mean, I would think like up here in this area, but there's not really any trucks whatsoever. Damn it. Hey, nice. Okay, so yeah, this is upstate New York, but there's no semis here. I'm a little disappointed. But can't do it if the things not available. Hmm. Mm. Jolly Ranchers are so good. Yeah, basically though, my food's gonna cook for, you know, an hour and 5 minutes, and when that's done, that's when I'm gonna end the meeting, because then I'll be able to let it cool. So I end the meeting right when it comes out of the oven. It cools down, then I'm able to eat delicious noms with my mini. Shotguns and AR damage will be the two things we focus on. And potentially getting a boogie bomb or shockwave. That guy worked really hard. He had a rainbow doom. That's very impressive. I think I already got the pistol elimination, so... Aw, damn. He picked up my minigun. That's okay. I don't need the minigun. That was just gonna be for funsies after we get all the other things done if we can. Because I need a scoped damage, shotgun damage, AR damage. Which the scoped AR will count for AR and scoped. Bro, I've been at 10 health for like what seems like forever. And I have just been murking on fools. That's kind of dope, actually. I'm kind of here for it. I do need a not a shotgun. A fishing pole. But I'm kind of like flabbergasted that I'm still alive. Like, I've been one shot. Like, not even one shot. Like, 10 health is like nothing. Excuse me. And I got the fish from a motorboat. Let's actually get our health more than 10 now. So funny. I just can't even with that. Might as well fish for some more fish. Give me some health. Why not? I had 10 health murking on fools. Like, I just can't even with that. Okay, well, apparently it's not going to give me any delicious, sweet fish for health. Oh, Jeebus. I mean, it's about time, though. Okay, so we already dealt that one. We're at 900 of the scope, so we definitely need to kind of, like, go up top a tree here. And just... well, okay, well... Oh! That's actually not too bad! Okay, let's see. Oh, that was some bad shooting. Oh, come on. Ah, damn it. Oh. Chemo's hobby's getting real close. Bro, they don't know where I'm at. Ah, he found me. They fucking found me. I was good for a hot minute though. Some of those shots were real bad, but ah, damn it, missed opportunity. I could have. Probably should have pulled out my shotgun. She was rather close. Yeah. Pow. I like that we both did a flip, but they did like a hit the ground and I was doing my flex on them. See, I love a team rumble because it's perfect for um just like working on SMG damage, any kind of damage that you need to do. Currently, we're working on scope damage and shotgun damage. I want to check and see where they're at. Be right back. I'm gonna check on the food. If Jelly's the one that left his opinion of Dick like, thank you so much for liking Dick. And if it was some other random Cottontail, thank you so much. We love all opinions around these parts. Here, pussy, 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 purr, pussy, purr, pussy, fur, pussy, 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 cat, cat, meow. Mm. Or was it tiger paw? Got 99 tigers and sped a husband one. You've been watching, but I can't. Eat his fucking hand. Pussy meow. Here, pussy, pussy. Here, pussy, 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 purr, pussy, purr, pussy, fur. Johnny had a dinner date. Okay. Well, thank you again to the individual, because we have one beautiful opinion on our Thanksgiving content for the day. And it's a dick like. So I don't care if you like Cottontail, you like dick. These are just opinions, so thank you so much to the one person who left theirs. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, whatever the fuck you're doing today. Thank you so much for coming and letting me know that you like dick. Alright, so we're on level 2 of that one. And that one. Ooh, a motorboat and a chopper. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll definitely need to get the chopper first. But I think what I'm going to do is we'll just do one more solo after I enjoy this deliciousness that we got loaded for ourselves, because I'm definitely going to be playing more today, because today's a fairly typical day other than watching a movie during lunch and everything, which will work out perfect, actually. Oh, I need to trim my bangs. They're about that length and just a little bit too long. I give 0 fucks 'cause I look like $1,000,000. I look like $1,000,000. Flipping incredible. Okay. 22 inches. I give 0 fucks 'cause I look like $1,000,000. 'Cause got new weave, 22 inches. Cheers and a thank you to every person who chooses to live their life kind versus living their life unkind, because that's the only two things there. You either are kind to yourself and everyone else, or you're not. I'm a kind to myself and everyone else, always. I strive every day to be a kind individual. Um, and I just want to say a very heartfelt thank you to anyone who lives your life being kind to people, because I have dealt with a lot of unkindness in my life, and whenever I do get pure, kind, loving behavior versus the unkind, hurtful behavior, I'm very, very appreciative of it. So, thank you to all the kind, loving individuals on this very beautiful Thursday. It is November 26th, 2020, and it is Thanksgiving 2020. Just gobble me, swallow me, drip the content down the side of me. I'm living. Sun's coming in with my blinds. I just, I love it because it gives you a chance to get kind of like those very artistic shots, you know, where you catch the light with your eyes, but you don't look directly into it, because if you look directly into the light, it's gonna hurt. So you find the light where it's like shining on your eyeball, like I can see that it's shining on my eyeball here, and then I just like look straight. So I know that the light is going into my eye, but I'm not looking into it. Like I can look at you guys, and it, I can tell that it's already shining on my eye, and that's how you get that color eye shot, especially for those of us who have brown eyes. If you were a brown-eyed gal or girl, guy, gal, girl, being, you have brown eyes, getting it into the light, you will find that even the darkest of brown eyes have flecks of other colors in it. And it's just absolutely beautiful. My eyes have flecks of amber and gold, as well as different shades of brown. Like, my eyes aren't of, like, I used to always kind of think that I have a dark brown eye. I really don't. Like, I have medium brown eyes, medium brown hair. Although when I was younger, like, I've been sharing some pictures of me when I was a baby. Oh my gosh, like... For one, me and Amber Jr. are identical. The only difference is I had much darker eyes and hair than she did. Like, the picture that I have of me before I'm even a 1 years old, I'm like 9 months in the picture, I think. My I look so oriental. Like, it's so crazy. And I'm in this cute little blue with white, like, kind of things on it, and um yeah, it's super cute. It's super duper cute. I'm a little just like, oh, it's like I don't have very many pictures of me, and that's the youngest picture I've ever seen of myself. Um it's just, it's so awesome, and it makes me so thankful that I have a few pictures for Rainbow, and I definitely want to put it into an album. I have photo albums that, now I think of, like, if those were to go up in flames, like, I would be sad. But it's really nice having them now to be able to go back on memories. And I have a good amount of pictures of me and my body cast. My mom wanted to document that time pretty well, so like she has one of me in my first body cast, and then she has more pictures of me in my second and my third body cast. But I'm glad that I have that first one, where I'm just over a year. So crazy. Life is such a beautiful thing, and being able to tell our story is one of the most precious gifts that we can give ourselves and anyone else, because the stories that people tell about us are what keeps our memory alive. You know what I mean? Um, like, I love all the memories I have of my grandmother. I love that, she definitely she had OCD tendencies, but I enjoyed that. Like, they were endearing. Like, just getting to, like, clean up the house with her, brushing her hair, dyeing her hair. She would separate the little, like, Nico candies and give them to us, or beef stew, like, going out and raking the leaves. Like, that was definitely, I've always kind of enjoyed doing anything that makes things clean. Like I just enjoy cleaning, so like yard work makes sense because it's like making nature clean. But I remember being in like the 6th grade and like raking a shit ton of leaves outside her little like apartment duplex things. Like I have lots of fond memories of my grandmother, and I just want to make sure that I tell those stories to honor her. Like I'm very excited to eventually, when as I tell Rainbow about her all the time now, but especially as she gets older, she'll be able to remember the stories. That's something I very much just appreciate life, and I'm one of those people that every day is like that, but definitely on this day, Thanksgiving here in the United States, whereas the day, came from fuckery, like I came across this meme. It was like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Um, the Pilgrims were uh, thieves and like something else. Um, I think it was like the Pilgrims were the thieves, they were the true savages, or something like that. And it had a punny thing to make it funny. I never can remember that. Memes are still kind of one of those things that I'm kind of like, I don't fully understand them all the time. I came across this one though. It was like, uh, your girl will be hearing you change your tone of voice and she thinks you're ready to argue. All she hears is, let's get ready to rumble. And I'm just like, I can hear that. You know what I mean? Like, that instantly takes me to like a wrestling thing. And then, the fact that I can relate to that a little bit, like just like women for the most part, we are more emotional than men. Um, and then you put a mood disorder on top of that, just like, oh, but man, it's so funny. So I shared this thing which it purposely was worded the way it was to be punny and kind of get people to really focus. But it says, I 100% am for mandatory vacations. And it's that thing that vaccinations potentially are going to be mandatory for people, so people read it as that I'm saying I'm 100% for mandatory vaccinations, and a couple people like that's how they read it. I had one person share it and goes, no thanks, and I'm like, it says vacations, not vaccinations. And I'm like, and then another person comment, because he had commented like a bunch of like scientific facts on vaccinations and shit like that. And I'm like, it says vacations, not vaccinations. And then he was like, oh, and then, typed a tidbit about being tired and coming across it and everything. But really, it's like, that's how it's worded. It's supposed to make you think that it says vaccinations, but when all actuality it says vacations, but you have to read it. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm totally for 100% mandatory vacations. Tell me to go on vacation. Oh wow, that's like a crescent moon, like really crescent moon. You can barely see the little cusp of the green. It's like a super crescent. I'm here for that. Bun's here for fun. So we're gonna do one more match because I had mentioned that about noon or just after noon is when I was gonna end the meeting. Essentially, when the food is done cooking at 12:12, which honestly at 10:12 yeah, at like 11:12 I even said, like, or I think it was 10:12, definitely 10:12. I was like, yep, about 2 hours from now is when we'll end the meeting because it will be all done cooking. End it when it's done, and then it will cool down. I put on the movie and everything. Hopefully, if everyone in universe is willing. I'm like, I'm always go with the flow type of person. I definitely look forward to in the future having a place for just me and my daughter again. The next place that we'll be going will have roommates. I'll realistically have roommates for a while until I'm back on my feet. You know what I mean? That will be a while. You know what I mean? But I'm okay with that because especially the person that I'm going to be moving in with is my best bitch, and she has 3 daughters. The youngest being only a year older than or 2 years older than my daughter. Um, no, a year older. Maybe 2 years older. I always forget. All I know is 2 years older. Yeah, because she was. No, I don't remember. I know that the oldest was born in 2005. The middle was 2016. Um, but I don't know. Or not 2016. Uh, 2015. But I want to say she's 2. I want to say that literally, because we went to her birthday party, and Rainbow was like 2 weeks old. Um, but I'm pretty sure her youngest is, yeah, would be born in 2016. You know what's fucked up is I've written down all of their birthdays somewhere. I'm just gonna need to ask her though. That will be the easiest way. Hey, we're in the circle. That's nice. If I could, I'm a little disappointed I haven't came across some minis. I have my splashers, but okay, there's a booby up there. But yeah, happy gobble gobble. Gobble me, swallow me. Drip content down the side of me. Happy Thanksgiving 2020. I hope everyone just has a wonderful Thursday. Or maybe you're not even watching this Thursday. It's already been past. It's like Saturday and you're tuning in. Irregardless, I just hope that you have a great motherfucking day or that you had a great day. My Thanksgiving has been good thus far. Every single day has challenges and things like that. So, today is no different to that. But everything on my accord has been absolutely stupendous. I'm very happy about that. Oh, that was so not what I was trying to do. Was it seriously only those 2 mushrooms? Wow. Come across a big pot. That'd be most appreciated. Ribbit? Ooh, there's some more over there. Looks like there's a booby over there too that we can get. Alright, so it begins. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Oh, hey. Ah, shit. Oh, it's okay. So I'd rather get these. Oh, I need one more. Yay. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge away from him, because I wanna... Oh, sweet, it doesn't have to go back to the beginning. That's nice. It, like, grandfather, it remembers it. That's nice. Oh, man, hopefully we can get... like, I need a regular AR or an SMG. Like, this thing... I got super far away and super up close. But I have a minute and 43 seconds before the storm moves, so there's no reason for me not just chill. Wait for that maintain full health and shields. Runs out. And we gonna find ourselves a weapon. Boom shakalaka. I do have these, which we have a challenge to use these on people or boogie bombs, so that's good. I just really need... Oh, that was a shotgun. anything you can open, like an ammo box or fish barrels for fishing poles or the fishing frozen things. I can't think of the name, technical term. But any of those things you definitely... Oh. He almost had me. Thankfully, we are surrounded by good, make good juice. Heal all juice. He was a Midas, so he made that. Nice and gold. You can't do anything to this. You can destroy the flowers, but other than that, I don't really know what that whole gnome thing is all about. I want those boogie bombs closer. Looks like there's a booby over yonder. I'll leave the good flow when I have to. Oh, there's a chest up there. Cool. But yeah, thank you again to anyone that's lurking, twerking, watching this incognitally. I hope you're having a very wonderful and thankful Thursday. It's funny, as I always say Thursday is Thankful Thursday, because it was a Thursday was the day that I found out I was pregnant, so every milestone for me happened on a Thursday. And Thanksgiving falls on Thursday, so hey, Thankful Thursday always. But I hope that even if it's not Thursday, that you're having a wonderful day. If you are getting in to spend it with family, just very much enjoy that. I would love to have gone to see my mom, but her house is so small and it's going to be full of so many people. I'm not trying to be in that situation. Like, if my mom was to come here, like, I'd be down. You know what I mean? I even kind of thought about asking her, like, hey, would you be willing to, like, you know, bring some food this way? Um, but, you know, I don't know if she would be willing to do that. I still might ask her. 'Cause here in 4.5 hours, Rainbow's father will be going to bed. Oh, there's a person behind me. Yeah. Hey, I finished the eliminate Stark robots, gatherers, or gorgers. We did not eliminate any gorgers in the making of that. It was only Stark robots and gatherers. The gatherers at Slurpee is what gave us the remainder of what we needed. Lately, I've been coming across lots of traditional, like old school Adam West Batman, which is what my lovely SpongeBob here is cosplaying, and it just makes me so happy. I saw a bong at my local dispensary that had Batman and the Joker from this series, the genre, which would have been like 1950s. Just so fucking badass. Just so fucking badass. But let's check our map real quick. See. Okay, so it's on. We have to do a boogie bomb and a shockwave in the single Mac. Damn it, I should have. Damn, that's gonna be interesting. Ooh, what's the last one here? 8 minutes? Oh man, okay. Okay, wow. That's gonna be interesting. But any whoosies, thank you again to anyone that's been here. And we have one opinion, so thank you so much to that individual that decided to pop in, take a gander, and leave their opinion that they like a dick. I like dick too. Whether you like Cottontale or you like dick, that is your opinion, not mine. I'm just here to appreciate it. So, until next time, which only the universe truly knows when that's going to be. So until then, always be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh.